Your days are numbered, sir.
Well, that's a way to start a panel. Your days are numbered. Uh-oh.
I'm so sorry.
Nah, you're fine. You're fine. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first community connection panel of RTX at Home here at the Rooster Teeth Gaming Community Discord. I am Ricky. I will be your MC for the evening. And with me, I have the wonderful, the awesome community group, RT is Fashionable. We got...
Yay.
All these people are great. Yes, Rygar, they are. So, we got Poisonera.
Hi.
We got Elsa.
Hey.
We got Candria.
Oh.
And then we got Maddie. So, before we get with the panel, let me share with you guys our schedule for RTX at Home here at the Rooster Teeth Gaming Community Discord. Currently, right now, it's Sunday, July 11th. Hope you guys have been enjoying RTX. Right now is our community panel. And then also concurrently is our Halo 3 tournament, which I'm sure is a lot of fun right now. And for the rest of the week for RTX at Home, we have community passion. We have community panel watch parties. Then on Tuesday, July 13th, we have a Destiny fashion show, which is going to be awesome. And then on Wednesday, July 14th, Mills, one of our moderators, Mills, will be hosting Animation with Shawningham from AH Animated. That will be on his Twitch channel on Wednesday. So definitely check that out. Thursday, July 15th, we have a community karaoke. We'll be hanging out, singing songs. It will be great. And then Friday, July 16th, we have Do You Know the Anime, which is our brand new hit anime game show hosted by Duo Achievement. And then on Saturday, July 17th, the last day of RTX, we will be hosting another community panel with Phil from RT World talking all about Extra Life. So, if you guys want to join in on all the activities here at RT Rooster Teeth Gaming Community, let me post the command, if I can type. There we go. Head on over to discord.gg/roosterteeth. So, yeah, welcome, guys. Thank you guys so much for doing this panel. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, so my very first question is, how are you guys enjoying RTX so far? And this goes to our chat as well.
So good. So good. All of it so good.
It's so
Yeah,
good.
it's been so fun.
Awesome. Any particular favorite panels or experience? Have you guys done evening events and happy hours and stuff?
OT3.
OT3. That was a fun.
OT3 was really good.
Yes.
Michelle and I were at the Achievement Hunter Chaos last night.
Oh, it was definitely chaos, but you expect that from Achievement Hunter. So.
I really
I just want the giant teddy bear. I just really want the giant teddy bear.
No, that giant teddy bear. That was great. Yeah.
It's so cute.
So.
My favorite part thus far has been watching Jeff lose it on the roller coaster.
Oh yes.
God, yeah, that was so funny.
Yeah, I rode the Velocicoaster at Universal, and it's Jeff's reaction is spot on for that.
I want to do that so bad.
That is great.
So bad.
It's fun. It's a lot of fun. So
I do too.
yes. So yeah. Tell me. My next question is: who are you guys? What is your community group? What do you guys do? Whoever wants to go.
Please, one of you go, because honestly, I'll talk all
Oh
night.
my god.
But you're
Okay.
the founder.
That's just this is you. This is all you. Okay, right. I'll talk a little bit then. So back in, I believe, 2013, I came into the community and was rather naive because I thought that that Rooster Teeth would welcome me with open arms with the idea of having a fashion-oriented person, and they didn't really. They find it quite almost intimidating. But I mean, fashion as a whole can look quite intimidating. But so I started RT as Fashionable back then, just to see if there was anyone out there that was like me, and I drew just some terrible drawings of what I thought would be cool merch. I'm sure they might be kicking around somewhere, and I made dresses and stuff. It evolved. If you want to know the full story, I'm just gonna say go and watch Community and Coffee, because I could tell you the whole thing again, but I have already said the full version on there, and oh my god, I talked for so long and I didn't realize, and I was like, oh my gosh, I talked forever. So what I'm really excited for with the group is bringing on board these absolute incredible, they are like my sisters. I keep calling them my sisters because like we've already been through so much, and there's so much love and there's so much positivity, and I'm so proud of all of them with how much we've managed to do already so far. And I just think that it's really exciting getting their fresh perspectives on things. So that's as much as I'm gonna say. Please, you guys have a little talk about your little specific cool things that you do, because you're all wonderful and I couldn't do it without you.
Yeah, how did
Look
each of
at y'all.
how did each of you
Look at
guys
your little faces. You're all smiling.
how
Makes
did
me so happy.
how did each of you guys join RT is Fashionable after Elsa started it?
This was around the time when I started chatting more with the community, and it was before Steffi had modded me, but only a matter of weeks before that. And Elsa just kind of messaged me on Twitter going, hey, so I've seen you around and chat and stuff a lot, and I've seen you post like a couple of pictures and merch, so would you like to join? I'm like trying to get this group together and I want to bring it back and I'm going to make it great. And I was like, yeah, why not, let's do it. And I was like, I can do graphics, and that was it. I was part of it, and originally we were only doing it over Twitter, and it was very difficult. So then we set up the Discord server to communicate, and then we were like, we can make this a community thing. And then we grew it, and that's when people started coming on more.
Yeah, I started because you saw me in the "It's a Candy You Bitch" shirt, right? Is that the picture?
I think so. I just saw you and I was like, I have to have you on the team.
Yeah, and then I got a Twitter DM like I want to say days later.
Yeah,
it was a no-brainer to say like, yeah, I'm in this. So I do most of the copy editing. So if you see a tweet, it's probably me.
Or any of the journals or anything. Yeah. Every single thing that is written is you. You have gone through everything.
How about you, Maddie?
Hey, oh god. I feel like it really hasn't been that long since I joined the group. Cause like again, so just like reached out to me also via DM, just enjoying like what she also said on Community and Coffee, like how she liked my positivity and everything. And so I guess I kind of threw together a lot of like the Discord kind of stuff, because I've seen it before in other Discord servers. Like we'll do announcements there and stuff, and then I guess I've come up with a lot of good ideas for challenges and stuff for like the RT community days and stuff like that.
Awesome. That's really cool, because I think I found you guys 2018 or 2019, and it was like, oh, this is the first like Rooster Teeth group that like promotes taking fit photos with like the merchandise and everything. So I was like, definitely let me check out these guys. So
that's funny, because that's before any of us joined. That was when it was just Elsa, because like I joined in 2020.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's been just me for a while.
How much she's done.
Like I said on Community and Coffee, I'm literally part of the furniture now. I've been here so long.
Yeah. Definitely know that feeling. Oh man.
It's good though. It's really good. I love how much the community has evolved. I mean, there was a point in the middle there where it was a bit scary, where I thought that it's going to be really difficult for groups that already exist to grow and find new members. When we swapped from the second iteration of the site to the third, but you know, it's been great. It's just about adapting and evolving, and I think that's just the way that online is anyway. If you're willing to adapt and change, then people will still come and find you, and it is such a incredible community. Rooster Teeth in general, it's unlike any other community I've ever experienced. That unless you're a part of it, you can't really explain it properly without sounding a bit mental. But you guys know, I don't need to explain to you that we all find each other. We always do, and we all gather, and there's just so much love. And I think RTX in particular really showcases how like strong that bond is. And I've said it constantly, and I said it at RTX last year as well. It doesn't matter where you are. Like, we are all so far apart, all of us, but have this incredible like strong bond. And yeah, it's just incredible that Rooster Teeth's community can have that, really, no matter where we are and what our circumstances are and things like that.
Awesome. I always compare the Rooster Teeth family to the Olive Garden, because when you're here, you're family.
Or is it the Fast 9?
Or yeah, we just need Vin Diesel to be like family.
That's obviously
Corona, even though Corona's kind of gross.
Corona.
Drink Voodoo Ranger instead. But
White Claw?
oh, Michael's got White Claw. Family, exactly. So my next question is all about fashion. I see you guys all the time doing like cool photo shoots and with all the merch. What is your guys' process? Taking photos, setting up like lighting and everything. Do you got with photos and adding like any editing with photos? Tell me about the process. We can go around.
Okay, it's kind of the process, but I just saw a question in chat saying, what's the craziest setup you used to get a photo? There's this one time, I think it was at the start of lockdown, it wasn't Rooster Teeth merch, but I was posing with like a wooden sword, and I wish I'd taken a picture of the setup because it was my glass coffee table. On top of that I had books, and then I had like a tiny little nester table thing, then I had some more books, then I had a plant pot, and then I had my phone in that. It was a big tall thing to try and get the camera at eye level, and after that point I was like, yeah, I'm buying a tripod.
I think we've all been through that stage of stacking the stuff for just the perfect level. Yep.
Yes.
We've all been there.
Also, tip, those little like £1 Bluetooth remotes, get one of those.
Yes.
It makes your life so much easier.
Yes.
I've got one kicking about somewhere.
If you ever see me like posing in a photo with my hand in my pocket, it's because the remote's in my pocket and I'm just going quick.
Definitely should do that. Because when I take photos, I like set the timer for like 10 seconds, I run and then I pose. And...
Yeah, that's what I do too.
Yeah.
Definitely gotta check that out.
The clicker's good.
Buy one.
For sure.
It's so good.
Elsa, how about you? Because I see you do a lot of like outdoor shoots. How does that work? How does like...
Well, see, I cheat a bit because it's to do with my work as well. I take, it sounds so bad, but I take photos of myself for a living. But I'm so rubbish with technology, as you probably know. So I try and keep it as simple as possible. So what I do is, you'll see it here, is I put like a big backdrop. I've got a couple of these that I've literally pinned it to my wall. And I've got a couple of different ones, but I'm a bit witchy, so I like this one. And then any other props, so I've got my big wicker chair as well. But your best friend is going to be one of these, like a ring light, particularly one that can hold your phone. If like me, you live in the middle of nowhere and it's never bright, a light like that is perfect. But when you're out and about, Um, I try and have someone with me. To take photos of me. I will have long suffering family members or friends that tend to help me when I'm out. But other than that, it is exactly the same as Michelle, where I will have it propped up on, I've had it propped up on gravestones before, I've had it propped up in like abandoned churches. I've had it, they don't mind, I ask first. I, I
You do a
ask if it's
summoning
okay.
at the gravesite.
I ask first if it's okay, and normally they're perfectly fine with it. They're happy for the company. So, I will prop it up on whatever I have got nearby. Like, a good tip as well is to turn your phone upside down. Um, I know a lot of people do that where the camera is upside down, and you can sometimes get a better photo that way. But it's just literally experiment. The picture you see me post will be probably, it used to be like the 100th photo, but I've kind of narrowed that down to maybe like 20. But it's never like click, done, great, love
Yeah.
that one. It's like, nope, I will be there for I mean, the ones outside I will purposefully plan a day. It's normally, if I'm doing it for work as well, I will bring like at least 10 outfits that I've got to do anyway, and I'll be like, right, I'm here anyway. But you can have fun with it that way, where you can just plan a day trip, go to the beach, go to the woods, or whatever. Grab a friend if you're vaccinated, and just go and have fun. I mean, it's less about like taking a photo for that sake, and more just about being in nature and having fun with that as well. And just you are in merch, you are having fun with that, you are comfortable, you are happy. So that's my advice.
Mm-hmm.
I always just wait until there's a sunny day, and then I kind of go ham, but like different angles in front of the window, different photos, different outfits in front of the window. Because like, yeah, ring lights are great. I have one. I'm being lit by one right now, but sunlight's always the best.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Just like,
lot of
and in the
my
UK, there's so
photos-
few and far between. I'm just kind of like, okay, it's a sunny day. Let's go.
Yeah.
The big deal.
Lucky for me in Texas, the sun's usually out.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of my photo shoots are, if it's of me inside, I usually just have the window in front of me, so then you can get like that prime sunlight, natural lighting. And then as far as like photo editing apps, I've been really digging this prequel photo app, because you can do a lot of different kinds of like filters and different types of styles to like add like an old kind of looking thing. But basically like the app kind of like looks like this. But it's been really fun to play
Awesome.
around with all this editing stuff, and it's really easy. You don't really need an actual like editing software program on your laptop or anything.
I want to be a fairy. That sounds amazing.
That looked pretty cool.
Yeah, it's just you can do a lot of fun stuff. And then for like outside shoots, if I find like a really cool like wall of like art or something like that, I'll usually plan an outfit for that, and then just take my tripod and.
You are so good at that.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, I honestly don't give a
Yeah.
shit. I'll just take the picture, and if there's people that are walking by, I really don't care.
Awesome.
I'll just like look at my phone. I'm like, oh, whatever.
Kendria, how about you?
Yeah.
The outfit making process for me has a lot to do with scrolling Instagram and seeing sort of what people are doing fashion wise just in general, and then going, okay, but now I'm gonna do that with a Rooster Teeth shirt. And so I will just sort of be like, okay, it's goth time, I have these trip pants, now I'm gonna wear the Jeff shirt. And just kind of go outside and stay out there for like 2 hours trying to get a selfie with my phone propped up on like a bucket.
Love it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Other pictures are taken by my girlfriend.
Nice.
Aww. Oh yeah, I should probably say like if I have like the floral collection that I did pretty recently, Luke took pictures of that. Who's my boyfriend?
Nice. Awesome. Cool. So I am gonna take it to a question from the chat. That Lady K asks, what is your guys' favorite poses to do when doing photos?
I don't really have one. Yeah, that one's cute. I just kind of like stand there and see what makes the fabric fall in a nice way. I don't like to play around with photo editing too much. Like at most, I'll just like color correct stuff. So I'll just kind of be like, oh, okay, this collar looks weird here if I do that, so let's like change it up. That's kind of how I work out my poses. There's not much more to it than that.
Yeah, big same. I think a go-to for some shoots was just sitting on the ground, because grass is always nice to balance out color. But other than that, I just sort of pray I am standing in the right position for the clothing to not look terrible.
Aw. It honestly, Kandra, your shoots get. I am shook after I see them. I'm just like, Mother of God, I need to take some time to like process this because it's incredible.
I think it's as well because you do like multiple photos and you post a set when you do yours. It just makes it look that much cooler. And I'm just like, damn.
Yeah, for sure.
So
I don't think I have a set pose either. I just kind of go in autopilot a little bit, just whatever feels comfortable, and just try lots of different things, try lots of different angles. Sometimes what I'll do is what I used to do as well was I'd take a video of myself dancing, or I'll have music on in the background and I'll just sing and dance to it and just like click the clicker as I'm doing it, and I'm like, if any of those work, then great. But it's so important just to have fun with it, like not take yourself too seriously. I know that I might sound like a bit of a hypocrite when I'm doing that, but I swear in the background I'm just messing around and just trying to have fun with it, because if you're not having fun, then what's the point? It's my advice with that one.
Definitely always key to have fun. So
for sure.
So,
absolutely.
What I love about your guys' community is the fact that you guys are pretty much open to everyone. And everyone who like posts a picture of merch can hop on in and join in on the fun. Like, how do you guys come up with different strategies to promote that more inclusivity and like inviting everyone to jump in on the fun?
We don't have restrictions, I guess, would be the biggest one. We kind of just come out and say like, hey, you know, take a photo around this theme or do with like this sort of collection that they've released, and that's it. We'll accept anyone that sends things to it, even if it's like something that might be an out-of-date piece of merch, which we had recently with the Pride photo shoots. And I kind of had to go in and be like, I don't know what this shirt is, and it was like a Ruby shirt from years ago. And then I was like, yeah. And then I kind of had to go and get like the new Ruby Pride collection and be like, this shirt is out of stock, but there's also these ones. So we don't put any restrictions on it, even if it might make life difficult for us. We're just like, send your pictures. It's fine.
Awesome.
I think at the very beginning when I started, it was always in my mind because I know what it feels like to feel like, I mean, I think everybody who's come to the Rooster Teeth community knows how it feels to not feel like normal or part of the crowd, or I think the vast majority have probably felt that at some point. And as I said at the beginning, fashion is always so. At first, it seems very inclusive, or it's like a clique. Where it's quite intimidating from the outside, and I just from the very beginning really wanted to kind of break that barrier down and just be like, look, it doesn't matter like your background, how much money you have to spend on merch, whether it's old merch, whether you have every piece of merch, you know, your gender or orientation or anything, like none of that matters, as long as you are passionate and having fun and just want to interact positively with other community members, then you're welcome with us. That's always been, it's never been about, because I mean, what defines style, define fashion? It's all just a matter of opinion. we're no better at this than anyone who is listening or watching. We are all on a level playing field. So never think that you are not welcome with us, because it's just not the case. Everyone is welcome. But yeah.
Awesome.
Hopefully that makes sense.
It does. It does. It's totally good.
And I think like even promoting like literally anybody on Twitter and uplifting them and supporting them helps a lot as well. And I think that really builds a very good positivity kind of movement with regards to like fashion stuff, because I feel like it's just grown so much over the years, just with like Twitter and everybody like joining in and showing their merch and then getting retweeted by the RT store or something like that. It's just been really nice to see all the different kinds of faces that are out in our community.
Yeah, like to second what you've said, I think as part of it being like Rooster being this big online fandom space, basically, there is that kind of thing. It's like, oh, those guys like that are always being added at in chat or are always talking to staff. They're so cool, you know. I'm just kind of like, oh, I'm just here. But having a community group in between that boosts those people up, kind of bridges that gap a little bit, and does kind of make it feel like, yeah, they're a community, but not just like casual fans just sitting there, just like, you know, worshipping these people. It's like, yeah, you're one of us.
Yeah,
Definitely.
We're all nerds on the internet.
Yeah.
So come
And
be
OP.
nerds with us. Yeah.
For sure.
My favorite part of this group is signing onto the Twitter and just scrolling through the Rooster Teeth Outfit of the Day hashtag and seeing the new faces.
That's
For
awesome.
sure.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I love doing that whenever I post. I use the RTOOD, whatever the hashtag is. But it's
Yeah, there's a lot.
Ritude or hashtag Ritude, and I think and it's definitely a confidence boost when it's liked by RT is fashionable. It's definitely pretty cool. So
At
next,
the end of the day, we all want to be validated.
yes. So the next question comes from the Joker. What was your favorite, or what is your favorite RT collection to do a photo shoot for?
Go first, because I have my answer already.
So I think it was last RTX, I'm not sure. They had that sort of amber and brown stripy "You Can Do Better" shirt.
Yeah.
And I love that shirt because it went with everything in my closet.
Nice.
And that was so much fun to just take photographs of, because I put like a brown jacket on and be like, this slaps. Black jacket, this looks so good. A skirt, it looked great. I love that t-shirt. I kind of like the more sort of, I like that You Can Do Better range. It's just so casual and nice, and it's not very fandomy, so it fits with everything. So that's my favorite collection.
Nice.
My favorite collection is the Jeff Redux #3, because that was the one that the RT store reached out to me to pose for.
That's
So I had a lot of fun with that photo shoot. And it also had the kindly, like of the cat, the hobo cat tattoo that's on Jeff's hand.
Mm-hmm. And
I love cats. So it was like honestly really perfect. And I just love it. It's white, so it goes with everything, and I can just do whatever color that I want to do with that shirt. It's really cute.
I think my favorite thus far is a split even tie between the like racing achieve stuff and the last year's RTX like acid bleached shirt that I posed with a sword with because I'm a fool.
Iconic.
Muriel would be proud.
Amazing. Mine is probably, oh lord, there's been so many. I mean, I said this in Community and Coffee as well, that we're so lucky now that Rooster Teeth is like pumping out these incredible, very varied collections that kind of hit on every kind of subculture. We're like, there is no other fan base, I think, that has it as good as we do. I know that there's still a lot of growth to happen, and there's still more things that they could be doing. But I think we're pretty spoiled when it comes to what's coming out at the moment. Mine is probably certainly the ones I wear. There's two. The first is the original Funhouse collection. It always has like a space in my heart because that was the first influencer. I don't like that word, but like they asked me to take photos in it, and that will always have a place in my heart. And then I also really like anything that comes out in the coop, the coop stuff. I love an exclusive. So the last year's stuff that was all like skulls and that, I was like, oh, I was all over that like a rash. I was just like, yep, I need all of that.
Yeah.
Last
Loved
year's
it.
denim jacket it's my ultimate favorite item of clothing ever.
Yes.
I
Yes.
wear that
Oh.
everywhere.
I also love my one. I have it too. That whole skull thing, I bought all of it. I was like, I have to. I'm sorry. I have to do
Still
it.
love like my friend's reaction to seeing that. I remember we were sitting in the park and she was like, "Is that an A on your chest?" And I just kind of turned around and she was like, "You can do. Is that Achievement Hunter?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's Achievement Hunter."
I just say that all of my clothes are monogrammed because it's all like A's on it. I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna
AH. It's like I'm just a fan of relaxation.
My favorite year for the Cube was 2018 because it was pretty cool designs, and they had free beer. So that was always.
Ooh.
They had the
Oh, man.
special Rooster beer, the Rooster Brew, which was
Wow.
pretty cool. I still have my can somewhere, but
Oh, that's cute.
it's very
One day I will get to that RTX.
One day.
Samesies.
Fingers crossed.
Same.
So my next.
We'll get there.
We'll get there. My next question is, during your day job or out and about where you aren't wearing a whole bunch of RT merch, do you guys always carry like one piece of like RT merch like just on your body, like a phone case, or I have the lanyard for my key. I have the Rooster Teeth lanyard for my keys. What do you guys use to like symbolize your RT fandom?
This is like a very 2020 problem, but when they gave out the free masks with merch stuff, and I have the technical difficulties mask, like if I'm not wearing anything else, I'm just like, yeah. And the best part is everyone at work loves that thing. Even like people on the bus love
Me
that
too.
thing. They're just like, oh, that's such a cool mask. It's like really like a COVID mood, and I'm like, yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Very versatile.
I'm a process engineer at a paint facility, and that mask is very relevant to the issues that we go on a day-to-day basis as far as like equipment breaking down and stuff like that. But like, for the most part, like I have a uniform, so anything that I wear like underneath my uniform will just always be covered. But the mask and my phone case. And I do actually have some stickers and pins that I have posted in my office that are like Rooster Teeth related. So, like I think it got a double of the pixelated pop stick sticker, so I slapped that on my door, and it just makes me happy. And people don't know that it's Rooster Teeth, but it's cute.
Yes.
Have a like an achievement hunter, like a lime green knapsack that I used until it literally ripped apart. And now I have a Face Jam sticker on my laptop, and that's kind of what I have for quote stealth merch.
Awesome. I have a hilarious story. So I have a very clever friend who is incredible at sewing, but she does it in such a weirdly artistic way. So when I had my previous job in high fashion, I was like, how can I wear Rooster Teeth merch to work and get away with it? So I gave her all of my old Rooster Teeth shirts, and I was like, work your magic on these. And she came back to me and she made me 2 dresses and I believe a tunic, and they're so cool. They're just made from old shirts all ripped up. One is a wrap dress, and I absolutely got away with wearing them to my work. They were just like, what is that? There's like, it's so, why does that say fish at the bottom? What does that mean? And like on your back it says tease it, and I was like, it's all just like It's all avant-garde. Like I wouldn't have time to explain, but totally, absolutely got away with wearing them to work. Now I work for myself, so I wear our t-shirts pretty much constantly for my uniform, but on my day-to-day when I'm out, I still have Meg's little heart you keyring.
Aw.
I have that on my house keys, so I've had that, I don't know, for years and years and years, and it is still on my keys, so that's always there.
Oh, that's so sweet. That's so
That
awesome.
is one thing I really love about the new merch, is that it is a lot easier to just kind of wear it. It's a lot more wearable, as opposed to like, you know, there's sometimes you just can't turn up to somewhere with like a t-shirt that just says Mark Nut on it.
Or
Like,
touch my awesome button and it's pointing towards your crotch.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's like the merch itself has become a lot more welcoming and inclusive because like more people can wear it.
Or this classic, people like grapes.
Oh my god, yeah.
I really want to get the British version of that, but I don't know where I'd wear it. The people
Well, that's the
fancy
thing,
grapes one. I
because
love
it's
it.
like people fancy grapes, and that has like a double meaning. Like I get what they were trying to do with that, but it's like,
Yeah.
I fancy a grape, but that also means that I am sexually attracted to the grapes. So it's like,
Are you saying you're not?
I mean,
don't really know how to answer
Original
that.
t-shirt, because they did the Pride one, which was people like people.
that's a good one.
That was great. That was great.
So like, yeah, it's still like
I
the
have-
double entendre.
Yeah.
Great one for me is a
I
bit
have
like,
I have the people don't like grapes shirt. It's like I can't wear this because someone's gonna ask me why I'm wearing this, but like it's the best shirt ever.
I want the pear variant that they were talking about on the animation panel.
Oh
the other
gosh,
day.
the pear.
Oh yeah.
Some people
yes.
kind of like pears.
I
Pears
love
are
pears.
okay.
Yours are okay.
Yeah. So, similar
Yeah,
question.
pears are fine. That's it. That's what
Yeah.
it was.
Yes, pears are
right,
fine.
I agree with that.
So, similar question coming from Kay again. What is your go-to accessory?
I know
Necklaces.
Michelle's answer.
Well, I already said outline, and I feel like saying it again is just like cheating, especially because there are people that watch that are in chat now. Necklaces. I love necklaces. I love
Michelle, eyeliner is never cheating. Don't ever say that blasphemy.
saying the same answer again. I've got to give new content. I love you. But yeah, necklaces. I always wear necklaces, no matter what. I've got a wall where I've stuck like those plastic command hooks, and I've just put a necklace on each hook, and it's just covering my entire wall. So yes, that.
I have a lot of earrings that I've been kind of like going through to match with an outfit that I have, and besides earrings, I also have 3 movement blue light filtering glasses that I like to play around with as well.
Nice.
Yes, I love your creativity on like the tiny details. You always like think of like head to toe everything.
These are the skeleton middle finger earrings that I have to match the.
Oh, that's so
Oh,
cute.
that's awesome. Oh, that's
That's
awesome.
so nice. Achievement
Yeah,
Hunter needs
it
to
sucks
come up, like, Rooster Teeth needs to come up with jewelry.
Well, they
Jeez.
did originally. They
Did
and
they?
yeah, for a while
Mhm.
they had silver logo necklaces, and they had
They watches, too.
Uh-huh.
I remember that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That was a while ago, but I think they were solid silver, so they were quite pricey if I remember rightly. But yeah, they absolutely had jewelry for a little while.
Bring him back. I'm gonna get Steffi to Slack anyone in the whatever
Yeah, I was
channel.
gonna say yes.
Like,
Definitely.
please.
Yeah, get it on there.
Weems, are you still in the chat? I need you to do a thing, please.
Wait, what's Sarah in the chat?
Yep, Sarah stopped
Sarah.
by.
I saw
Yeah,
her
she was in
earlier.
there.
We're
Oh,
not
she did?
sleeping.
Oh my god, I didn't
Yeah.
even pay attention.
Yep, Sarah stopped by. Kind of relating to that. What's a good way to, if you're wearing like a normal t-shirt or a normal dress, what's a good way to RTify it? How to make a non-RT merch into an RT merch? What's a good way to do that?
Ooh.
I mean, one of my favorite things to do with dresses, which is a super easy one, is so if you've got like a sleeveless dress or a short sleeve dress, I just love to layer a t-shirt over it, and if you tie a knot or put like a hair tie on just to the side, yes, exactly, thank you, Madeline.
Yep.
And then just you can either leave it out or tuck it in, and it just creates a very easy layering look. What I also like to do is if you've got like a strappy dress, you can layer one of the t-shirts or the long sleeves under it, which is great too. Yeah, those are my two kind of layering go-tos, certainly when it comes to dresses. I mean, you could always layer one of the long sleeves, like the one that Kendra is wearing, and have like a plain or a stripy t-shirt over the top of that, as well. Is something that I would probably do as well.
Awesome.
Also bandanas, because I have like really curly hair.
Mhm.
So one of the things I really like doing is, one of my favorite ones is the salty bandana,
Mm-hmm.
because it looks kind of really plain, but then when you see it when it's all folded, you can see the word salty, or you can see the logo depending on which way you folded it.
Nice.
But it just makes really cute hairbands.
Mhm.
So the bandanas, and I'm so glad they've got different colors coming out of those as well now.
Mhm.
They used to have patches as well, like iron-on patches. If anyone still has any of those kicking around, you can just iron them on to plain t-shirts or whatever.
Oh, the
Customize.
slap bands! I remember we used to have slap bands. That was my very first RT merch, was the slap bands.
Oh.
Yeah, I still got them kicking around.
I remember slap bands. I usually,
So uncomfortable.
oh yeah, I usually go for the Bernie dad look, where it's usually like a polo and then just wearing the matching baseball hat, whatever RT hat that I have. So that's usually my go-to.
That's fair.
Yeah.
My answer is become a punk, buy a jean jacket, and then start putting pins and patches to it.
Yeah.
It's kind of complicated, but it works. Not a straight answer.
Fishnet under everything.
Totally works.
Oh my god, yeah.
Under everything, yes.
The one mistake I
Indeed.
made with fishnets is I once flew on a holiday. Oh my god, holidays! But I once flew wearing them under ripped jeans, and don't do that on planes because it gets really uncomfy around your toes. Don't do it. I full on like during a stopover, I had to take off my boots and just like rip the toe part open because it was just not great.
Oh my god.
Good lord.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah.
It was cute. It was a look.
They're not great for all.
Yeah. It was like a full like it was a I was dressed like a fan, I'll be honest. I was wearing like a Achievement Hunter shirt and like a hoodie. And I was like flying through the airport. I was like, yeah, look at me. I'm great. But the leg situation wasn't. So be careful when you become like punk.
I feel like ripping your fishnets is just part of being punk anyway. It's gotta happen at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So, Keening Thoughts asks, which is your dream setting for a photo shoot?
Ooh, I am going to reuse my community and coffee answer for this one.
Ooh.
I want to be in an abandoned building.
Ooh.
Like one of the ones
Love
where
it,
like
yeah.
the plants are taking over everything and it's just kind of like rocks. I want to do it so bad. I love watching urban
Yeah,
explorers. That is like one of my favorite things to relax to, is go on YouTube and watch like the proper people or something, and I want to be in there.
I'm very lucky where I am, where that is quite common up here. One of the shoots I did, in fact, it was the one when I was sort of properly revamping the group, and I found an abandoned church that was full of like gravestones on the inside of the church, and I was just like, this is the coolest place I've ever found. And yeah, abandoned buildings are great. I really like sort of big sweeping atmospheres. I was talking about it earlier, but I would love to do a shoot in Iceland with like the black sand beach. I just feel like that place has the coolest vibe. Like everywhere in Iceland just looks like the most incredible, most beautiful place, and it's cold. And I just feel like I would thrive there, particularly for pictures. But yeah, I want to go. I want to go so bad. But yeah, like the black beaches in Iceland, I feel like that's such a vibe. I could see me in my little coupe AH jacket with the skulls on it. I could totally see myself there with that. That would be me.
Mm-hmm.
I think mine would be, I always, when I go on Pinterest, I always see these like flowy dresses and stuff in like flower fields, and people like women just running in them, and I just want to be that so bad. So like totally like cottagecore vibes and everything, and it would just be like at sunset or something, and the lighting would just be beautiful. I just want to vibe there.
Oh yeah.
I think my answer is the Austin Convention Center.
Oh,
Good answer.
That's a good one.
I get to do group shop.
Ooh,
So
that would be fun.
that's the dream spot.
that's so wholesome.
Good answer, Kendria.
All right.
It's gonna happen one day.
One day.
We're gonna have
One day.
like a like incredible. What are they called that they do like the guns? Charlie's Angels pose. Yes.
Ah,
We're gonna.
okay.
It's gonna happen. And it will be everyone. We'll
Everyone
all
will
do
do
it.
that.
There'll be
The
hundreds
match
of us. Yeah.
The merch would work for that as well, because like again, going back to this denim jacket from last year's RTX, I recently finished watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and it gives off Bucky vibes if you wear it with proper boots and you walk right. So that has been my look for the past like week.
Nice.
It's like skinny jeans, that, and a hoodie. Like, yes, I'm badass. But yeah, we should do it.
All right.
We have the merch for it.
It's happening. It's gonna happen.
I am gonna throw you guys a curveball. What is your favorite piece of merch that isn't clothing? Is it like a coffee mug or a pin, a certain pin? What is your guys?
See, that's
So,
weird for us in the UK, because like I don't want to spend that much money shipping stuff over. So it's very rare that I have something that's not clothing. The two things that I do have is I have like a clear backpack that's Achievement Hunter. I haven't used it that much, I'll be honest, because the day I got it was literally the next week. Uni shut because of COVID, so it was supposed to be my uni bag, but then it didn't happen. And the other thing I've got is the Ruby ramen bowl that I got it when it was on sale, and I've used it like once, and it's lovely, but it's not dishwasher safe, so I haven't used it that often. So I don't know. I can't really answer that one, just because of shipping and customs fees.
I feel that.
I have mine. I forgot that I just had it close by, but
Mine's over there.
it's just
Oh,
1 second.
good old sauce monkey plush.
So cute.
See, I don't watch Face Jam for the same reason. It's like I'm in the UK and all they talk about is American food. And I'm like, oh, I'm hungry now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, this was awesome.
Tony did such great work, and
Yes,
I
he
was
did.
so happy
Our-
that he was able to come up with something amazing, and it's just so perfect.
I just can't get over the fact the real eyes are behind the mesh.
Yes.
It's so
That's-
cute.
He's
Like,
just
detail.
staring into yourself. Oh man, this guy's one of my children, so I love him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think like someone sent it to you, right, Ricky?
Yes. Chad James.
Yeah,
Of
dude,
all
that's what-
people.
yeah.
Nice.
Chad James
so
messaged me. The RT store messaged me, and it was like, Chad wants to send you something. I was like, awesome, cool.
That's so sweet.
And RT was like, name your 3 favorite shows. So I was like, Red versus Blue, Face Jam, and I think I said Model Moderators. And then they sent me 2 Face Jam shirts and a Sauce Monkey. And then I think Chad recorded a video and was like, thank you for picking the shows that I'm not on. So I was like, Chad, I'm sorry. They just asked me. I would have said.
Yes.
They asked. I could have said
Also,
Death Battle.
About chat, because like I think it was RTX London 2018, if I'm not mistaken, and there was like this community thing that was taking place in a bowling alley, and I remember we just continued bowling, and like everyone went running to meet Chad, and me and my friend were just like, oh, I don't know who that is, whatever. And he was there at the bowling alley, and I could have said hi, but I didn't know him. I didn't really know anyone back then, but still.
My one of My favorite pieces of merch, which I wish I got but didn't. Remember when they did the pillows? Like it was the RT pillow, and then they had the off-topic pillow. I always wanted to get the off-topic
Yeah,
pillow.
What year was that?
It was like 2017, I think.
I remember they did like the whole homeware range because there were like shower curtains and
They
like
did, yeah.
bath mats and everything, weren't there?
Mm-hmm.
I think they still have some of
Yep.
those. I think I have the mat.
Nice.
Yeah, they did a whole home range. It was hilarious. When they were sort of branching out into different things.
It was
Like-
very unexpected.
I really liked. They gave us so much stuff when there was the RT boxes.
Mhm.
I
Oh,
still have
yes.
so much of the random stuff that they gave us from that, like the Rage Quit Michael beer
Can
can
opener?
opener. Yes. I still have those glasses as well
Oh my
somewhere.
God.
And then there was like a little sort of lunchbox
Ooh, yeah.
that I
know
turned. I put a strap on that and turned it into a
Stress ball.
I turned it into like a little handbag. I just put like a strap on it, and yeah, so I turned an insulated lunchbox into a handbag.
Nice.
So I probably use that quite a bit, but yeah, the bottle opener is still stuck on my fridge. Oh, and the Achievement Hunter pint glass, I use that every day.
So, _ly asks, what would you say is the most important item that everyone should have in their closet?
As in, like, RT store merch?
RT store merch or any piece of clothing?
Like a denim jacket.
I was gonna
Which
say...
is also my favorite artist merch, but I think it's long gone now.
Mhm.
But yeah.
Hey, they
good
have the
old
new
fashioned
one
denim jacket.
with that
Yeah,
says
the
front
fronts.
on the back.
Oh my God, yeah.
That's true. You can
Get a front back jacket.
one.
Yes.
I
See,
was
that's
only
one of
gonna
those
say, like,
things
denim
where-
jacket or leather jacket. That was gonna
Yeah.
be mine. You gotta have one of them.
Like the front back range is one of those things where I really kind of want to buy it, but at the same time I'm like, do I want to spend this much money on a meme?
That is a premium product. I'm sure there are some very privileged people that can afford to buy everything, but as someone who has to sort of think before one purchases, I tend not to go for the joke items, just because I try and think of the longevity of the piece. So it's something that's going to be like, that means something to me, or is like aesthetically pleasing, looks nice to wear. So the front back thing for me is a hard pass, just because it's like, compared to, it's the same denim jacket that they used for the coupe thing with the
Yeah, it
skulls.
is. It's the
It's
same
the same
It's a
jacket.
very nice
It's the same
quality
jacket.
jacket.
It is a great
Very
jacket.
nice jacket.
But I know which one I would prefer. Certainly, if I had the choice of the two.
Rito just said that the best meme is the fur shirt, and I would buy a fur denim jacket.
Fur would
Putting
be
that
great.
out there. Any RT staff watching this, fur jacket.
See, but that's
Yes.
because it means something to you, and I
Yeah, it does.
agree. Like it's like it means something to those in the chat. So I would agree that probably means more to folk than the front back thing.
Or
I would say I would probably get the front back booty shorts that Chelsea mentioned.
Yes.
On Comedian Coffee and
We-
Close this morning.
need
Yeah.
more booty shorts.
Yeah, I would get
The
those.
boot short.
Basically-
Basically,
those.
any merch that comes out of Community and Coffee, I think I'm going to be there for.
Yes.
Because they get the community. It's in their name, and they understand it, and I
Yep.
want their stuff.
Mhm.
It's just
Yup.
because there's such like an active like live conversation between Rooster Teeth representatives and us, that it's just that live feedback. It's just like, yes, these things must happen for
Mhm.
sure.
Yeah. Plus, like, those two women, Chelsea and Steffi, like, they have been pushing for, like, stuff all the time. That just, like, you know, us female presenting people want, like, the sports bra was amazing to see, and I'm like, I have to get that because I need to show that I want more of these.
Just put it in the UK store, guys, please.
Yeah, the UK is just a print on demand thing.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of the RT merch.
Yeah.
RTX merch,
All the
even,
print
sorry.
on and stuff. Yeah.
But it's not so much the items, it's just the t-shirts, because it's anything that can be printed.
Yeah. I understand that, and I feel very privileged that the UK store is still open, considering that the Aussie one shut. So I'm just very grateful that we still have a store.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Awesome. So
I think I was thinking about an answer. So besides the leather jacket or denim jacket answer, I want to say because I've been getting into these baseball caps
yes.
as part of my fashion
Yes.
these past couple of years.
Baseball hats are always a great thing.
Can I also add in a statement necklace? You cannot go wrong with a statement necklace.
Yes.
Like that's more my fashion stylist side coming out there, is if you've got, you know, a plain black or white t-shirt on with jeans, if you got a statement necklace on, you've already like elevated that times 10. So that would be a big plus for me. But I mean, I suppose the baseball cap kind of does that job in a kind of more sports luxe kind of way.
Yes, casual kind of sports streetwear, or like the. If you ever want to do the sideways, there's that option too. But I'm pursuing the front or the backwards wearing type.
I put on my salty hat, it's like across the room over there, to take photos to announce that, you know, hey, I'm going to be on this panel. But then I just had this moment of, I'm going to be on this panel at midnight, I'm not wearing a hat.
Yes.
I would say a necessary thing to put in your closet is fishnet. Not to put my punk goth background out there, but yeah.
They just make you feel a certain way, I think.
Hoard them.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Like, and this is no gender attached either. Literally everyone should have fishnets. You feel powerful.
Everyone should have fishnets.
Fishnets and some tops.
Absolutely.
Live your best life.
A mood.
Yep.
One random thing that I just thought about when you said fishnets is one of my favorite items of clothing. It's like a gym sort of, just like a jacket, just like hoodie type of thing, but it's mesh, and it's so great because sometimes when you just want a layer, but also your top looks really cute.
Michelle, that's so niche.
Mesh jacket.
Oh God,
That's your
Michelle.
must-have. That's your must-have that everybody needs to have, is a really niche mesh jacket.
Super niche. Oh, they're great.
I agree 100%. So you are correct.
Oh man. Or a suit jacket. Or a suit jacket. You can put pins.
A
I wear it
blazer.
a lot with like
Absolutely, a blazer.
Oh yeah.
the shirts that kind of have prints on the back. Like I got a Jeff shirt from like the Coop range at one point, and it's got like a really big like skull print on the back, but the front's really plain. So having a mesh jacket's really cool because it's like, oh yeah, it's like a little layer, but at the back you can see it and it looks awesome.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
My issue with those shirts where it's like I like the design, I would like to see it on the front versus seeing it on the back.
The one exception to that was
Front.
Or front, back, whatever.
Yeah.
the one exception to that was the Arvu tour shirt that they released. I wish the tour dates were on the back.
Oh, that would
If
be
they
good.
were on,
That would
if
be
they were
good.
on the back, I would have bought it
I
like
don't know why they
100%.
That would be
I
great.
don't know why they didn't. I think it's just because they did on the quick print on demand things, and they're like, all right. But
So,
that's a shame because if it was on the back, it would be so cool.
kind of
That's
related.
usually what
Yeah.
band tours usually do anyways, is have them on the back.
They have them on the back. Exactly.
Just wear it the other way around. I don't think
Just
anyone
wear it
will
backwards.
notice. I do that a lot with. I have a dress that I wear back to front because no one knows I'm wearing it back to front, and I'm just like, it looks nicer this way. So
That is true.
No.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
It's your merch, baby.
exactly, chop it up, do whatever you want with it.
Yes.
I chopped up the sleeves on this one.
I want to get that shirt just because it does have the long sleeve. I feel like there's too many short sleeves in
Oh.
the store.
Mhm.
I really like the long
Yeah,
sleeve
I mean
I
that's
do like
fair
gloves.
for your location,
stuff.
but for me, I need less long sleeves.
Yeah, it's hard for like Texas or Florida where they always release like winter clothing with jackets and hoodies. It's like I can only wear this for like 2 weeks.
It's
And
like, this will be great accompanying me when I go back to visit Michigan.
yeah, if I go to New York or something.
Fucking wear it there.
But the 2 weeks of cold in Florida, it's like, here's all the winter clothes I can wear. Yay.
We're the opposite across the pond. We're 2 weeks of summer and the rest is rain and snow.
I mean, this
Yeah.
year seems to be an exception, and I am beginning to just be like, I want like short sleeve. I want
So this is
3/4
it.
sleeves. I love elbow length stuff, and there isn't. much elbow length.
Yes.
Give me elbows.
That's perfect length is elbow length. Live for that length.
Yes, so kind of related. Kay asked earlier, what is your dream item that you want in the RT store? That would you like to see?
Hawaiian shirts. Hawaiian shirts. Please, RT
There was
gods, if
Hawaiian
you
Yeah,
hear
there
me,
was.
Hawaiian shirts.
There were
Oh, do
Hawaiian
you have
shirts.
them?
They
It was
had
the summer one when they did that
miss
thing
them
where they all went to the
completely.
House.
I-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still
Oh,
have
they
this
need
guy.
more.
All of them, and I am so angry. Bring them back, please.
Yeah.
RT gods, if you hear me.
I might wear that
I'm
for the
sure
rave
it'll
on
come
Saturday.
back around again.
Ooh, a bonnet.
That's a good idea. For me, it's what I really like is matching it with like other high quality pieces. So for me, I really like the idea of them using I mean, they're getting there with some of the pieces, but I would really love the idea of something like properly premium. So, like, maybe like a silk t-shirt with like just the low. I mean, I don't mind the minimalistic thing. Like, I would love something like just a really high quality premium basic capsule wardrobe. So, like an organic cotton dress that you can layer with other things, or like a silk black t-shirt that you can just things that you can throw on with other things and look really expensive is basically what I would really love, but that's just my profession coming out a little bit. But I mean they're really doing very well with sort of thinking a bit more about the different fabrics and how they work with different pieces of merch. So I'm aware that it is like a journey and things like that. I mean, I'm seeing in the chat their leggings. I do remember
They did do leggings.
the
Yeah,
back in the
first
day.
the ruby leggings, and
I
I
do
did
remember
have
that.
them, but holy Jesus, they were like they're almost like swimsuit material. That they were just
Yeah, they're
like
not the best material.
not great. But it's just that kind of that journey. Another thing I'd really like would be, and I mentioned this when I was but a young whippersnapper in the community, would be like some Converse or some kind of like trainers branded would just be like, yes,
I
yeah.
want this on a shoe.
Oh my god,
I don't care if
yeah.
it's Converse or Vans. I just
Yeah.
That
want
would
this
be
to have
great.
it.
This collaboration makes so much sense for RT.
It just makes so much
And it's
sense.
so
Like
much
Jeff
more
loves
expensive.
Vans.
Yeah.
So like it's only a matter of time before they collab eventually.
I would love that. Like any kind of repeated design, or just it just lends itself so well with the circular logos as well. Any of that, just get it on a shoe. We will all wear the shit out of them for sure.
And of course, more sports for us and dresses. I'm always down for more.
That was I love the Achievement Hunter sort of like workout line that they did. My only issue with it was I really like sort of high-waisted leggings when I'm going to the
Oh
gym.
yeah, that's fair.
And those ones are really low rise.
Yeah.
And I was just kind of like, oh, I wish I'd known this. But yeah, I think as they get more sort of like feminine clothing, it is going to improve. But for now,
it's definitely going to be a journey, I think,
It's a
because I mean
journey.
they've done dresses in the past, and it's just I remember Chelsea and Steffi had mentioned it, just like trying to find that right fit that's really going to work for everyone. I mean, for me, I'd love a wrap dress, because for the majority that's going to be good for most, because it's open front. It's going to fit fairly flattering on most people. So give me a wrap dress, give me some cute Converse, and I'll just be like, thank you, RT.
The dream.
I want the jewelry. Like, give me jewelry. It doesn't have to be like super expensive premium stuff, but I want jewelry. Like, I mean, this, you can't really see it on camera, but this is stars. And like, sometimes when I am wearing Achievement Hunter clothing, I will wear this necklace just because it's like, it kind of matches the vibe. But
Yeah.
I want something official.
Awesome.
Yes.
For, actually, Sasha or Alex Skyline, she did a Tower Pimp's necklace and earrings.
Yeah, those are so nice.
Yeah, I do remember that.
That would be awesome. So, it is RTX season. A lot of new merch every day has been available on the RT store. What has been your favorite merch that has been announced or is already out during RTX from the
Play
RT
Pals
store?
hoodie. Play Pals hoodie.
Yep.
I need the Play Pals hoodie in my life. Like,
Yep.
I know it's gonna be expensive, but I want it. I want it so bad.
I need it.
The
Yeah,
pink one
it's.
with the giant ears. It's so nice.
I know, they're so cute, aren't they? When I saw them, I was like, oh god. I genuinely just cannot afford it, but I'm like so excited for everyone because I'm like, everyone needs this. I'm gonna be so happy when people get it. For me, I'm determined I'm gonna try and get something from the UK store, but I really like the little first Rooster Teeth sweatshirt, and I didn't realize that some of these have like stuff on the back of them as well, which is nice. A lot of the t-shirts have like a small thing on the front and a bigger thing on the back, which I quite like. It kind of gives you options. But as I said, I love an exclusive, so I will probably get something of the first exclusive stuff. But yeah, I really like the sweatshirt with the cute little rooster on it. That's on my definite maybe list. I've already got like a basket full, and I'm just like waiting just to see if there's anything else.
I've actually done 2 orders already.
Nice.
So the first one was when the Remy Tip collection dropped, and so I got that tie-dye kind of acid wash.
Oh my gosh,
purple.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I love the whole Remy Tim collection. I love the long sleeve. I love the short sleeve. I love the socks.
The socks are definitely what I'm excited
She
for.
bought the socks before this, but I saw those and I'm like, yes.
Yeah, and then today when they dropped the fuckface button, I was waiting for when that was gonna drop in the socks. So I was like, okay, I can finally get these now.
Nice. Candy, how about you?
I really want the Play Pals jacket a lot. Outside of that, I've been sort of just waiting. Everything's looked really good, but nothing's caught my like, oh god, I need to break my budget for this like right now. So, but I am holding $90 away for a singular jacket.
Like
It'll be
that
worth it.
things weren't in stock because it's kind of given us a chance to kind of like hold on a second, like make sure that you see everything, and then it releases. It's kind of, I think it's been a bit like a smarter way to do it. I know that they're kind of heartbroken that stuff isn't ready, but I think that as a consumer it's been a smarter way to look at it, because it's like, okay, this isn't available just yet, but I am so ready for it when it comes.
I think
I think it's definitely a very good idea on their part.
Yeah, and I think it's also better for them, because like I'm assuming those type of things are quite expensive to produce. Whereas if you've got like a bunch of people like going, I want to know when this is in stock, they have a rough idea of how many they'll sell, so they're not gonna have to have loads that are just gonna be like chilling. But I remember last year it kind of was the opposite, where they kept on having the exclusive during the stream. You could use this code, and afterwards, it's not longer applicable, and there was so much more impulse purchasing with that. So I do prefer the way they did it this year.
Yeah, I know I'm pretty bad about impulse buying because I'm always scared that something's gonna go out of stock, because that's happened so many times, especially with the Jeff collection stuff, that I just like, I know I'm lucky that I can afford it, but like sometimes I'm just like, I need to hold off.
Awesome, yeah. For me, it was definitely the Remy Tim socks. 'Cause I definitely want to get the pair of
It's a
those.
good collection.
Those are great. Just show
Our
up.
Discord like exploded when that happened. They were just like, "Oh my god!"
Just show up to
I
work.
mean, it's like
Yep.
Yeah,
Show
it's
up to
like the
work
first,
dressed
like,
up, business
big
casual,
thing.
and just wear an orange sock and a purple sock. It'll be great.
I love that.
I want to do that so bad.
That will be great.
Oh,
They'll be
yeah,
like,
the
"Why are
Yang
you
bomber.
wearing?" Yeah, just cuz.
Yeah, that Yang bomber, it went
Oh, the
fast.
Yang
I
bomber.
remember that.
Yes.
Super.
Yeah, and that looked like really high quality as well. That cosplay hoodie, jacket. And I think it's back in stock now. You know, like a year after the RT or the Ruby panel.
Gosh.
Yeah, I think whenever it's in stock, it goes. Because I just see the Ruby Twitter, and it's just like, it's back in stock, and everyone just goes.
The hype, the mad rush, the Black Friday rush. Even though it's not Black Friday. You know.
Garbo sale. I still don't understand the Garbo sale, but you know what? As long as people are having fun.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I remember. You guys remember the one year Garbo Man was on sale for like $1 million.
I remember that. I
Yeah.
think that was like the first
Yes.
year. And I have the mug.
How usable
Oh,
is
no.
it?
So good.
I was gonna say, how
It's
functional
not.
is that?
That's the
It's
type.
not.
Don't hold anything.
That's the type of mug you like
It's like
put pens and
skinny,
pencils in.
right?
I
Right.
put a moonball on top of it, and that's it. I don't even think it could hold
Yeah,
a pen or
there's no
pencil.
hole.
Oh man.
I mean, there is a hole, but
Have
it's
a
not.
hole.
Like,
It's just. It's like the world's
It's, like,
worst
right
mug.
here.
It's beautiful.
Too small for pen.
yeah.
That's
It's just
hilarious.
Oh wow. That's funny. Yeah, I remember Garbo Man was on sale for $1 million, and then
Yeah.
forever, if you like applied to your like first membership, he would be like 995,000. You would just go in and just. Oh man. So, if we don't have
Looking
any
forward to
more
Garbo Tuesday this year.
Garbo Tuesday, exactly. Save 1%. So if we don't have any more questions for the chat, I think we can wrap up. I do have one more question though. Oh, I had 2 questions. All right, Kay, hit us with those questions.
We're so ready.
We're so ready. We're all looking at you, kid.
Pressure's on.
Most
What was V2's question?
V2 was like, how does Ricky? V2,
Oh.
I am well. Thank you for asking. Happy birthday, V2, by the way. Today is V2's birthday.
Oh, happy
Oh,
birthday.
happy birthday!
Happy birthday. I already wished you, but happy birthday again.
So Kay
I'm
asks.
sorry I didn't get you anything.
So Kay's 2 questions are the most comfiest merch, and then will y'all be her best friend?
Kay, I thought it was already your best friend. What is this?
Yes.
Oh,
Did you dump me as your best friend and want me back? Anyway, comfiest merch. The You Can Do Better hoodies. I have them in pink. I have a pink one, I have a black one, and I have like a crop one now. And they're the best.
Yeah, I have
I
the
don't know what to
one.
wear.
I'm
You
obsessed.
can do better.
The it's a candy you bitch shirt is like a pajama shirt now. All of a sudden, it's I don't know what type of cotton they made that out of, but it's so soft.
Yes. For me, it's the so they had it in the Funhouse collection, and they also had it as the Meg shirt. It was like an oversized kind of scoop neck T-shirt, and it was huge. Like you could get like your regular size, and it would be like 3 sizes too big. That's probably the comfiest merch I think I have. I tended to wear it constant. You know those days when you just wake up and you're just like, ugh, I just want to wear it. Just you're like barely want to get out of your pajamas. Like that was like my go-to shirt for days like that. I just either the Funhouse one or the Meg one. I bought both because I was like, I just love how comfortable these are. But basically, any of the Heather t-shirts are always very comfortable. If you see them in the store and it says like Heather Gray or like Heather Purple, those ones are always really comfortable.
That kind of annoys me because heather is the one color that does not work with my skin tone. I just look so washed out the moment I put anything of like that sort of color on.
Yeah, but it's like
just like-
it's kind of like it's like a marled color, so that they've got it in like gray, but it's kind of like a it's not like all one color, but for some reason those t-shirts are like softer than the others for whatever reason. And the best friend thing, hell yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Always room for more friends.
Oh, yes.
I think mine's gonna just something that I thought was like really, really soft is still like that Love You dress in the Barbara Dumblecomen collection. It's
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know what material it's made out of, but it's super soft. And it's just like I just love the little like flower sleeves and like just the little positive love you on it. And it's really cute and soft and comfy. And it's good to pair with leggings so I can just be ultra comfy but also look cute at the same time. And also yes to the best friend question.
Yes. I think one of my comfiest merches is like I have like an old like RT. It's like the baseball style Rooster Teeth logo, but on like a hoodie, zip up hoodie. That's always just like it's like gray. It's just that's just my if it's I have the air conditioning low or it's like November or December. That's just like my throw on hoodie. So
This is the first time I'm wearing this shirt. I got it in the sale last year. I think it was like super cheap. It's like the little Achievement Hunter flannel one. It's really
Oh,
comfy.
yeah.
Are
I
always
don't know why I
cute.
didn't wear it before that much, but I'm vibing with it.
So yeah, if that's it, I have one last question to close this out. So what is RT Fashionable doing during RTX week?
A lot.
The question is, what aren't we doing?
What aren't you doing?
Who wants to explain? Because it'll take me
I
all
know
day.
that's what I was gonna say.
It'll take me all night to explain. So one of you, please, like condense. Michelle, you're amazing at condensing my thoughts into like a little perfect package. So go ahead.
We have two major collaborations happening. One of them is with Roosters of Colour, and we are doing for every single day of RTX a different convention vibe. So it's like there was like like your Pride merch, or what would you wear to pick up your tickets, or there's an after party, what are you wearing for that? And just kind of trying to bring back that feeling of being at a proper convention. And then there's also a cosplay contest that's happening, and
Ooh.
I can't who's that with slips my mind. I didn't do graphics for that one, so
The RT cosplayers group?
yeah,
Yes.
those
Ah,
guys.
yeah.
And we're doing like wardrobe cosplays and things like that with them. So there's a lot happening. Please check
There's
out Twitter
Yes.
the
because
fashion show
every day
as well.
posting things.
And definitely
The-
join their Discord as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Remember the fashion show,
The fashion
Michelle.
This is why my brain has been RTX modding at this point.
To be-
That's
Yes.
all it
fair-
is.
It's okay. I
Same.
can go.
Yeah, to be fair, I think
so-
you've just been like modding so much. I think I did most of the liaising with Roosters of Color, and I just want to shout out, what an incredible group, and just like such positivity, and so much love, and like just wanting to like collab with us, and I'm so excited, and I really hope that we can do more stuff together in the future, because it's really like refreshed my faith in collabing with other groups, because I know sometimes groups can be so it's not a criticism, but they can be so, they have so much of their own ideas that they just want to kind of tear ahead with, and that's absolutely fine. But I'm trying to sort of make more of an effort to collab with other groups, because I just think and these three are a perfect example of how incredible things can be when you reach out to others and get more ideas out there. So I've had such a blast liaising with Roosters of Color and with the cosplayers as well. But yes, Maddie, please do tell them about the fashion show.
Yeah. So besides the like RTX like challenges that have been going out throughout the week, we've also have a Google forum, which again, Discord announcements, Twitter, all gonna be retweeting, and you will find it on our feed. So like the Roosters of Color and RT Fashionable is collabing about a fashion show. So basically, you just do a video of yourself either doing like cosplay casual outfit like that you just wear on the floor, the after party kind of smart nightwear kind of thing, or also just pajama party kind of style. So you can do either 1, 2, or 3, whatever submission you kind of want to do for that. and I'll edit a little video together and have everybody just doing their little catwalk. That'll be really nice.
Awesome. That sounds so much fun. It really does.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Please
have a
do
lot
put
going on.
submissions in for that.
Yes.
I think it would be so much fun.
Definitely go out and participate in that. That sounds amazing. And our Roosters of Color is an amazing group. They were the first group that we did a community connection game night with back in May.
Ooh,
So
nice.
they were fun to collab with. So definitely
Also,
check out
they
them.
just have so much advice on their Discord.
So much advice and so much good vibes. Exactly.
Game so much.
Yes. So.
I love it. I love them.
And yeah, don't forget all the cool stuff we're doing at RTGC as well. We're doing a fashion show as well, but it's in Destiny 2. So,
As a
Be
game
there.
or something.
with a
100%.
what's a video game?
That's where I'll be.
Yes. So we have that. Then we're also doing a cool age animated panel with Shawningham. And then Thursday, July 15th is our karaoke night. So come out, sing some songs. It will be awesome. We have the Do You Know Your Anime? Do You Know the Anime game show hosted by Duo. And then July 17th, I will be hosting a panel with Phil talking about Extra Life. So that'll be cool. And then we'll all celebrate and dance at the DJ Junk Rave. So that will be a lot of fun. I'm gonna be up there in loop, just dancing. And I hope to see
I'm
you.
gonna
remember
come
seeing-
for body
I remember-
glitter. Let's go.
I remember seeing you last year with all the like lights and the dancing, and I
Yes.
remember watching your screen for ages, and it just cheered me up so much.
Yeah, I have my
Really
lightsaber,
well.
so I just bring that out and I just start
Yes,
going
I
crazy with
remember,
that.
and
I'll probably do
it,
something with
like,
this guy too.
I loved it. I loved it.
So, yes. So, thank you guys again for joining us for this panel. Thank you, RT
Thank
Fashionable.
you for inviting us.
Of course. It was
been a
awesome
blast.
talking about merch and fashion and good. You guys provided such awesome and amazing advice. And I hope you guys enjoyed it too.
Yeah,
And
thanks for
the-
the questions, chat. It was great.
Yeah,
It was
thank you
great
guys for-
talking with you guys.
Oh,
I was scared no one's gonna show up. I was
Oh,
like, I'm just
gosh.
gonna go and like have a nice time with Ricky, but like no one's gonna be here. But you guys were all here.
Yes,
and
we
I'm
had like
like,
30 people show up, and we have 26 right
That's
now.
crazy.
So thank you guys
Thank you,
so
everyone.
much.
Thank
Kay
you.
brought up when last year during the rave where I brought the bucket and the mop when WAP was on. Oh God,
I remember that.
that was fun.
I remember because I was modding it and had to keep on swapping screens, and I didn't want to leave yours.
I know.
When I heard that
kept
song-
finding it.
The benefit of living in a studio apartment, my kitchen's just right there. I just go and I just pull out the mop and the bucket. I'm ready to go. But yes, thank you guys so much. We are actually gonna be rating. So one of our mods, that one Rody, he has a channel where it's just fish and lo-fi music. So I think after a day of RTX, we can just chill with some fish and some lo-fi music.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm down for that.
Let's go over there. So, yeah, thank you guys. Time to vibe. Yes, Jay. So, again, thank you guys so much for this panel. This was a blast. I think I'll probably export it from Twitch and then upload this as a VOD. So that way people who weren't able to attend can
Yeah,
watch
absolutely.
and see the panel. So, yeah, thank you guys so much. And you guys have a wonderful night. Bye, guys.
You too. Bye, chat.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, chat.
Bert.